EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
60 by 60, 60 by 60.
They'll run with Snell to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Now!
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And now third down and 6 to go. You talk about this Titan defense. They're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And take it right on the 30. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Trap 60, trap 60. Cougar 19.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
A 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
Three. Pass it all 80. Ready.
Now Ward. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Come on. Hey.
To the air again, Ward. That's complete to Deacon. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. 19, Tigers.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and that will lead to a 3rd and goal. Throwing now, Ward. And it's a Titans touchdown. Chigakakwo. Touchdown number 15 of the year.
And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Okay,
An incomplete
ready?
pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll set up a throw. And he comes back with one complete. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
Throw to the right, caught by Akakwo.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock.
What's up? Almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Alert. Alert. Ready.
First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Broncos nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 16-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Over the middle, it's complete. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and
19 Gardner, 19 Gardner.
41-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And this will complete again to Mills.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 30. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Snell going to try the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. 30 yards.
And the Broncos have cut it back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
14. Broncos 7.
Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now they'll audible to something else.
60 by 6. Come on, come on. 6. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Ready.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Get up. 77 Wolf.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And Gabriel's got him. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Titans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7.
Broncos 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Now he'll give it up on the reverse. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the set.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Ready, set.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Viking 18.
They'll drop the throw. And Walker has it. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
The Broncos at 3-8 on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Ready up.
2nd and a couple.
70, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They run straight ahead with Snell. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught at the 10. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 42 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number 1, it's easy for him to get lost. And number 2, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Back to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Warren. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
And they ran just a little underneath route here on 1st and goal, but there's really not a whole lot of room to operate this close to the goal line. And he's just not able to get loose after the catch.
2nd and 6. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Broncos are back within a score. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Check. Check. Hurt. Gravity lying. Mustang 19.
They'll try the middle with Anderson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. $13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
Viking 18. Cowboy 80.
Now back to throw. This is Gabriel out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds out near the 45 at the 44.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here now a 3rd down at 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. So after 3 drives that ended touchdown, 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 they get bogged down on drive number 4.
Yeah, I don't know how excited you would be on the other side of the ball that they finally didn't score. You know, you're happy, of course, but at the same time, did you have that much to do with it, or did they just get tired?
Maybe it's just a sense of relief at this point. There'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Let's go now.
They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the second.
Let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition, sometimes you hit a little bit of a lull to start things off. Maybe you get a little flat, but if you put in that time, you put in that effort, it can come back to you, and that's what we're seeing so far.
Now can they keep that momentum going? From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
They're going to look to throw. Finding Walker complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Come on, come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw again. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Pioneer. Tag. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw again.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Ready up.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Oh, that is incomplete.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and In your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. From the pistol, they run with Anderson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7.
They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Panther 11. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw here.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 26. 23 yards on the play.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace,
Chinway DK
with career touchdown number 75.
And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Broncos 13.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
yeah, you're right about that. It was a small magical spread to overcome. It's a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
42-yard line.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That'll give him 8 there.
that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Snell on the shotgun handoff. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 51 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Snell again. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
He'll drop to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard.
Back to throw here.
Now he's going to step up and run. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Second and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver.
19, Tiger, 19, Viking, 18. Ready,
Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Third and 8.
Go! Viking, 18.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Called in by Anderson, left side. And some room to maneuver. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
60 Maverick. Get it. Retro 80. Ready.
Here's Ward.
Right under receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete to DK.
And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available, because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now. Pass to the left. Pass to 60. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. Mustang 19. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Broncos are right back in this football game.
Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
18, here we go. Shot. 18, pioneer.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
The offense on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll set up to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Unlock line. Unlock. Cuddy.
Now a give running left with Anderson. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. 2nd and 13. And this is Gabriel on the catch. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Drop 60, drop 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors 17. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
They'll set up a throw. That is caught. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
He'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Titans extend their lead, and they are about to get to a 9-2 record. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
24-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Marvin Mims with career touchdown number 75. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Running the speed limits on there, and he won. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The score, Titans 35, Broncos 19.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
That's good for Titans. First down. A gain of 14.
Cowboys!
First down, Tennessee.
60. Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 27.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey.
They're going to look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warriors 70. Scoop.
They'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down and
19 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Cut 19, cut 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw again. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force him to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh set.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Titans are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 23.
Broncos 19.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Starting the drive with Snell. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Seven Pirates.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Will Johnson.
Is a turnover on down.
Dragon 60. 60 Maverick.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready, tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw here. And Gabriel's got it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
18, hot, 10 to 60, 19, Lions.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And Anderson's got it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
To number 24. It's a gain of 8.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Ready, break. 10, let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. Shot 60, shot 60. Ready, ready.
2nd and 2. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the 4th quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends.